Hola, buenos noches, and good evening. This is your weekly news report, and I'm your host, Pedro, along with Rafa and Chief Meteorologist Ariana. The Supreme Court on Tuesday blocked President Donald Trump's contentious attempt to limit citizenship at birth for those born on U.S. soil, delivering a major blow to his agenda. The court, divided 6-3, ruled that the executive order Trump issued John 2025, the first day of his second term, was unlawful. 5 justices said the order fell foul of the Constitution's 14th Amendment, which has long been interpreted to bestow birthright citizenship on almost anyone born in the United States. The executive order has never been in effect. It was quickly blocked by lower courts after Trump signed it. For more than a century, the 14th Amendment has been assumed to apply to everyone born in the U.S., with a few specific exceptions, such as the children of diplomats. Trump's executive order was challenged in multiple courts by liberal states and civil rights groups representing individuals who would be affected by it. Every court to address the issue ruled against the Trump administration.
Russia launched a large-scale attack on Ukraine's capital Wednesday night that killed at least 25 people and injured scores as loud explosions shook Kyiv for hours. The attack with ballistic and cruise missiles and drones damaged buildings and civilian infrastructure across the city. Many residents took shelter at metro stations after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and other authorities issued the first warnings of the attack. The attack killed 25 people in Kyiv, and at least 85 others were injured, city military officials said. Damage was recorded in 30 locations across the city, mainly residential buildings and civilian infrastructure. Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha called on Ukraine's allies to strengthen the country's air defenses following what he described as a night of horror in Kyiv, urging partners not to delay decisions on supplying air defense systems and missiles. Russia has intensified its attacks on Kyiv in recent weeks, even as Ukraine's own long-range drone campaign against Russian military sites and energy facilities has caused fuel shortages and disrupted supply lines inside Russia. Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko urged residents of the capital to remain in shelters due to the ongoing enemy attack.
The planet's oceans are at unprecedented temperatures for this time of year, breaking the all-time June record, with alarming implications for global weather and marine life. On June 21st, average global sea surface temperatures reached 69.5 degrees Fahrenheit, edging above the June record last set in 2024. The abnormal heat has been driven by the onset of El Niño, a natural climate pattern characterized by unusually warm waters along the equatorial tropical Pacific Ocean. What happens in the oceans has huge implications for global weather patterns. Hotter oceans keep the air warmer, fueling heat waves, energize storms making them fiercer, and increase evaporation, boosting the chances of extreme rainfall and flooding.
Hello everyone, I'm your Chief Meteorologist Ariana with a look at your weather forecast for the week ahead. A front extending from the northeast to the Great Lakes and then northwestward into the northern plains will move slowly southward and eastward into the mid-Atlantic, the Ohio Valley and the lower Mississippi Valley southern plains, then northward over the northern plains by Monday. The system will produce showers and severe thunderstorms over parts of the central and southern plains and the mid-Atlantic regions. A second front moves onshore over the northwest over the weekend and then moves inland to the northern plains, southwestward into the Great Basin by Monday morning. The boundary will produce showers and thunderstorms over parts of the northern high plains, the northern intermountain region, and parts of Washington state on Sunday evening into Monday. Elsewhere, scattered showers and thunderstorms will develop along the Gulf Coast in Florida through Monday. Troughing along the U.S.-Canadian border will produce showers and thunderstorms from the northern plains to the northeast. with a focused risk for heavier rain over the upper Midwest into the Great Lakes around midweek. Troughing over the Northeast Pacific will maintain near to below average temperatures in the Pacific Northwest for the week. A major heat wave will ensue across the south, southeast, and southwestern deserts region next week as weak upper ridging flow is expected to persist for majority of the week. Now, here's a look at your 7-day forecast for the Phoenix, Arizona area. The heat will crank up with daytime highs around 110 for much of the week and then coming down a few degrees by end of the week. We'll see a slight chance of a shower or pop-up thunderstorm. Sunday, as the monsoon season officially started June 15th. Dew points and humidity levels will also be slowly increasing throughout the week. Overnight lows will also be on the warm side, ranging from mid-80s to low 90s.
That will do it for this week's weekly news report. As always, thank you for watching and have a great week. Como siempre, gracias por ver el video y que tengáis una buena semana.